It's the cry of a girl born gifted another maker on earth. Yet the world really thinks she's only a female, but I am more. I'm born to be a maker. Greatness my mind can see. I have power to be anything. I am sure I am more than this. Yeah, even more. I'm a dreamer, even more. An achiever, even more. I can be anything if I just believe in me. Even more. Story everywhere, whether I hear the news story from here. On the sound, the path of us. I'm born to be a maker. Greatness of my destiny. I have that to be anything. I am so. I'm more than I'm a dreamer. I see I can be anything if I just believe in me. I'm a leader, not a quitter, no. I can do anything if I stand up to my feet. I overcome the hurtful voices whispering I'm not good enough if you knew me. I am powerful, I'm unstoppable, I'm beautiful. Beautiful, intelligent, I'm fearless, achiever, resilient, I'm unstoppable. I'm creative, I'm brilliant, I'm female, more. It's the cry of a girl gifted another maker on earth. Yet the world really thinks she's only a female, but I am more. I'm born to be a maker. My greatness, my mind can see. I have power to be anything. I am sure I am more than this. I am more. An achiever, I can be anything if I just believe in me. There's a long story out there, where the ride is right for me. Oh, hear the news story from here. On the side, the path I'm unstoppable. I'm born to be a maker in my greatness, my destiny. I have power to be anything. I am born than that. I'm a dreamer, female more. I'm a female more. I can be anything if I just believe in me. I'm a leader, not a quitter. is whispering, I'm not good enough. It's a new me. I'm powerful. I'm unstoppable. I'm you can read everything if you just believe and you I'm intelligent. I'm fearless. I'm an achiever. I'm resilient. I'm unstoppable. I'm creative. Brilliant. Female and what? Oh, it's the cry of the girl born gifted another. Make her honor. Yet the world really thinks she's only a female, but I am more. I'm born to be a maker. My goodness, my mind can do. I have found work to be anything. I am more than this. Baby, I'm more. I'm a dreamer. Baby, I'm more. And a achiever. Baby, I'm more. I can be anything if I just believe in me. Baby, I'm more. Woo! Come on, ladies, sing with me. There's a story out there where the one is beside for me. Oh, hear the little story from here. On the side, the path I'm unstoppable. I'm born to be a maker in my greatness. My mind can take me. I have power to be anything. I am so I'm more than that. I'm a dreamer, female. I'm a achiever, female. I can be anything if I just believe in me. I'm a leader, female. Not a quitter, no. I can do anything if I stand up to my feet. A pleasant good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you listening to us, our viewers, and our ardent followers. It is another week, another Wednesday, and of course, another edition of Women's Spotlight on Freedom 87.9 FM. It is an amazing day in the city of Monrovia, Liberia's capital. My name is Princess Alexa Ventipoli. Always, I'm here Wednesday to bring you up to speed with what's happening in this country as it relates to gender-sensitive issues. For the last couple of Wednesdays, we have hosted amazing Liberian artists. The matter of fact, female. And just last Wednesday, we had a new voice captivating, thoroughly here with us. And we also had a guest presenter, Hafsatu Diallo. It was an amazing moment last Wednesday, even though we were interrupted. My producer made it possible to have ended the show. Spiritually, he's strong. And he's not a hero for physical attacks or spiritual attacks as well.
And so we had a good time last Wednesday. Like every other Wednesday, we're going to have a good time today right here on Freedom 87.9 FM. We're live on Freedom 87.9 TV on Facebook and YouTube, and Value FM Dyer 87.9 FM. A lot has happened in recent time in this country. Rape cases have been reported left, right, middle, and everyone is talking. Everyone is discussing this issue of rape in this country. And the most recent one is sodomy, an alleged sodomite from the NSA in this country, Liberia. I don't know where we are going, but I know where we are, especially on Women's Spotlight. So we're definitely going to bring you up to speed. We're going to update you because we talked about this on different programs on this radio. We talked about it on Freedom Hub, the Nighttime Spain, and other different programs right here on Freedom Radio Liberia. And given that this is Women's Spotlight, we are going to talk about these different rape cases that have been reported. And one of the most interesting ones involved Jay Bryant McGill. Interestingly, he has been cleared of all charges relating to that particular case. It is a sad thing, but again, we're going to talk about it. People are asking different questions. We're going to update you. However, when you're joining us, we'd like to welcome to Women's Spotlight. Our prime sponsor is Crime Stoppers Liberia. As always, do not take the laws into your own hands whenever you're in your community and something happens. Reach out to law enforcement officers. And of course, OMSM Zion always tells us do not take the laws into your own hands. We're also going to update you on what Orange Liberia has in store for all of you who valued customers. The African Cup of Nations is ongoing, and 8 Liberians who are subscribers of Orange Liberia are going to experience the AFCON in Casablanca, by the way. And that's going to be a very, 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 amazing thing because they have a lot of people going to win. And I think earlier on today, at Icon 16th building, 16th Street, the most iconic building on 16th Street. If you don't believe that, well, it's up to you. People pop in the building. So we're just going to update you a little bit from Orange Liberia, and after that, we're going to take a very short break. When we get back, then we talk about the two interesting cases that Liberians are discussing both on the social media and off the social media. So earlier today at Icon 16 on 16th Street, Singapore, Orange Liberia had a live draw for the winners who will be going to Morocco to experience the African Cup of Nations. And that was a thrilling raffle draw. And this is going to be an all expense paid trip to Morocco, Casablanca. You're going to witness the grand finale of the African Cup of Nations live and direct. And so some of the winners were featured from the Cash Token users, Orange Energy customers, Orange Fiber and Fiberbox subscribers. And of course, we told you about the high value customers who were encouraged to purchase at least $20 data bundles. And just to tell a chance to be a part of the 8 lucky winners to experience the African Cup of Nations. And this is a moment where Orange Liberia is rewarding loyalty, celebrating customers, and creating moments that matter to all of us who are valued customers of Orange Liberia. So, of course, stay connected, stay tuned, and remember, with Orange Liberia, dreams are closer than you think.
not a quitter, not
Orange Liberia still has this fan zone, the semi-final. So play, vibe, and win. Continue to do that. There are different locations today. There are people live at Bandersville. So join in. And as you all know, Orange Liberia is a proud sponsor of the National County Sports Meet. So that is to tell you today, of course, we have different games to be played and tickets are on sale. Orange Liberia has, especially using the Max It app, Orange Money, you have 10% discount. So do not forget if you're going on the field to purchase your tickets and get 10% discount to just enjoy the county meets, you know. Even though Lova County and Delhi looking sad, you can still go there to enjoy yourself. My boss man is he is supporting Grand Crew. He's from Maryland County, and you know this Southeastern solidarity. So I'm going to join him to also support Grand Crew. So gonna wait at Crew, but I don't know how I'm Crew. My boss man know how I'm Crew, but I don't know how I'm Crew. So we're gonna really sure we can listen to Cram Stuffers Liberia. Old Miss Amsaya words from our sponsor, and after that, we're going to get back to you and talk about these two recent cases. We'll also be playing host to Flux. Um, if you follow Liberian music, you know exactly Floxy is an amazing artist here in Liberia. She's very talented, and we just want to talk to her. I think this year we're going to focus mostly on entertainers. We're going to focus mostly on the Liberian music industry. We're also going to talk about other issues. But she's going to be here in the next couple of minutes. She's on her way, and we're going to talk about the song. She just released a new single, and we're going to talk about that. We're still going to talk about her journey as we always do here because we want you to understand. We want you to know exactly what's going on with her musically. So we're going to talk to her about a lot of things. We want to know more the challenges. We want to know more like how is she going to navigate, especially in this artificial intelligence era where everybody is using the internet to do this, to do that, and AI is all around the place. We want to know more about that. We want to know what's new for her, and what do we expect from Floxy this year, 2026. We took a very short break. Listen to Cram Stoppers Liberia, Old Man Sam Saya, and after that, we're going to talk about the thing that happened in the country, Baba, what many raping Bonnie. I don't talk here, and people who were allegedly involved. Different players of all charges. We're also going to talk about that. But yeah, if you're just joining us, you're listening to Freedom 87.9 FM, and Princess Alexa Venture is here on the program Women's Spotlight. Let's hear words from our sponsor.
Hello, I want to talk about violence. More violence between discrimination is happening for any reason and for any way. Until we do something to stop the source of the violentified justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to damage, injury, or even death. And we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Moldova. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sang, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sang.
I'm beautiful. To shine like I do. Spot on my way, then you scream, not to play. Said it was great, I am now. Yeah. This is why it's my pride. I'm not gonna let you take poison. Yeah, you swear you took my battle. Not gonna let you take my voice away. Cause you have confidence and now we know you are the devil, you're right choice. Being present to serve you a lesson. Taking it back from just ready to disgrace, please, grace. I'm not you out of move. Cause every time I move, I see my clothes move forcefully. I see blood on my room. Just like a man. That almost touched me too. Wrongfully. Yo, partner, I'm just a kid. I'm a little. I was raised by my uncle. That's what make me bleed. I'm so afraid. You so scary. I'm not your prey. No, you so daring. You had your way. I want my justice. Cause this is something I'm about to live with. This is something I'm about to live with. You wear roof flags and now we know. You are the devil, you're at it show. You be in prison to serve you a lesson. Taking it back from us premeditated. Cause you are the lesson now we know. You are the devil, you're at it show. You be in prison to serve you a lesson. Cause taking it back from us premeditated. Tomorrow, someday, yesterday, today, tomorrow, someday, yesterday, today, tomorrow, someday. Much better to share, not trade. I took my way, and just great, not to play.
It is always a very sad thing when we are talking about diseases in the country, especially when girls and boys are to be protected,
Yeah, you saw you talk about
yet they're not.
boys.
And what is really sad is the fact that there are people who are insensitive and they do victim shaming. You can imagine that. You have young girls and young boys living with trauma for a lifetime.
I'm not sure why
They cannot go back in the very same community because, of course, you're going to have people pointing fingers and just talking about what happened.
too wrongfully. Yo, pardon me. I'm just a kid. I'm a little me. I was raised to call you uncle. That's what you make me.
Trust no one. And MC Power just said that, right? I'm going to pause this right here and just talk about this. A few days ago, I think it was on Monday when we discussed this issue, and on Freedom Hub, we read the police charge sheet. So I would just like to go over again for people who did not follow. And since this is Women's Spotlight, and we also have history where we launched the Trust No One campaign. That was 2020. So we still have that. We still have that fire in us whenever we have these unfortunate cases. So a few days ago, it was reported that Mr. Peter Bonjala, a 63-year-old man, allegedly sodomized a 16-year-old boy. And based on this police charge sheet, it says he's charged. We have gang rape, section 14.70. We have rape, statutory 14.70. And we have kidnapping, section 14.50. Based on this charge sheet, it says the survivor was sodomized the first time November 29, 2025, December 24th, 2025, and the 1st of January to the 3rd of January 2026. You can imagine a 16-year-old boy just going through this on his own. A 16-year-old boy being sexually abused, being sodomized by a 63-year-old man allegedly. Not on one occasion, but several occasions. 1, 2, 3, four, five, I think six occasions. Because if they got together and sodomized this boy allegedly from the 1st of January up to the 3rd, it means these people are wicked. And I don't know if they have children, I don't know if they have family. For suspect Peter Bonjala and the charge sheet is saying defendant, he has a wife, and at a point in time, he posted. So there are people who are asking you, you have your wife and you're discussing love. So why did you think about that child, the pain, the trauma, the struggle? And at what point did he feel comfortable to inflict pain on that boy physically, psychologically, and emotionally? That's a question a lot of people are asking, and I don't know if we're going to get any answer because there are different groups, different individuals who think that this should not happen in this country at all, and the children should be protected, young boys should be protected, and before people will say, "Oh, the way girls dress," that's why they're being raped, they're being sexually abused. Now, a little boy, a 16-year-old little boy, was allegedly sodomized by this grown man along with two accomplices, allegedly. So, what excuse do you have for that? What excuse do you have for sodomy? This is a serious crime. And I hope the people who are to do what is to be done will do what is to be done to have these people, if they are found guilty, because you know our laws, a person is presumed innocent until that person is found guilty. I hope they're going to pay for what they did to that boy. His mother is crying. That boy is sick. And we pray that he is going to survive. We are praying that he survives and comes out of this. Because this should not be happening. And that's where the question comes about the Ministry of Gender. Is the Ministry of Gender really an active ministry, or is it just called the Ministry of Gender because they have a building with different offices? Because a lot has happened. Over 1,000 of these cases have been recorded by different actors. One of the people is Tatus B. Pakala, a very renowned activist in this country. He has always spoken about it. How many rape cases, sexual violence cases, gender-based violence cases recorded. And the Ministry of Gender is just there. So whenever you have people to talk about a certain issue, that's when they write a whole press release and stuff like that. Ministry of Gender is not a space where you're comfortable in your different offices. That's a space where you are in the field and you're making sure children are protected, women are protected, because you're paid to do so. You are employed by Liberians. You're paid by Liberians. So Liberian children, Liberian women and girls should be protected. And now we're here discussing this as a major problem, as a major issue. Everybody is talking about it. And this is apolitical because it could be your son, it could be your brother, it could be your daughter, in fact. To have this 16-year-old boy to go through this pain is a very painful experience. And I can imagine how his mother is feeling, how his family. What was narrated? This little boy was asked by defendant Peter Bonjala, hey, why you did not ask me about you football boots? The boy said, oh, I forget. And he said, okay, go to my can buy. The boss said, you to take him back. Came back, and after that, he was taken to an unknown destination. Because imagine, from airfield, that's where that little boy is familiar with. From airfield, they took him to Camp Johnson Road, and then he did that kind of backed into that boy. One thing I can want that boy, only radio said that would be too emotional. You can imagine. You can actually imagine. This is not something we should be discussing lightly. And I hope all these different organizations, especially the ones that are civil society organizations, the people who said before you're activists, you're advocates, we do not dictate to you how to go about your advocacy. No, your activism. We don't tell you how to go about it. But if you have conviction, And you've told us in the past that you are an independent voice and you stand against all forms of violence against children, against women in this country. This is the moment to stand up. It is not about your placement in government. It's not about your placement in wherever you are. It's about standing up to protect our boys and girls, not just against Peter Bonjala, who allegedly sodomized this little boy along with two accomplices. This is about Liberians standing up together to protect our boys and our girls. And speaking of protecting our boys and girls, I'm sending my best wishes out to you, the survivor who, experienced that. I don't know if you're still at JFK, but based on our last update we got, yeah, you were there, and your mother said you're going through it, you're leaking. I wish you all the best, and I'm praying so hard that you're going to survive this. It brings me to J. Bryant McGill. We talked about this. I don't know. That was some part. That was last year. Yeah, we talk about this, and there was a whole roller coaster about it. That was a completely different case, and people said that the man allegedly ripped the leg. The security saw it. That was a different case because it was treated as though that was about elitism. That was about, big man, the big man, kids are different kids. We didn't talk it too high. Speaking of that, the same day Liberians were angry was allegedly sodomized by Peter Gonjala of NSA along with two accomplices. On that particular day, J. Bryant McGill of the Ministry of Youth and Sports was cleared of all charges by the Liberian National Police. And I think I need to do a research as to whether it is the Liberian National Police that, probably say, hey, this person didn't commit the crime based on our investigation, or is it the court? I stand to be corrected, so that's why I'm saying I'm going to research and get back to you on that. But J. Bryant McGill's case was a whole different story. It was a roller coaster, as I said. People were angry as this was being handled by the police IG, and a point people say, oh, that's his friend. So that's why it's been treated as it is. Because normally you have some people who are just accused of rape in different communities. And without any DNA, they're going to get those people and carry their shit to South Beach in the meantime. We have seen that countless times because we've been in this country. We've seen that. But for J. Bryant McGill, that was a different case. It did not happen. We don't know how it all played out. But yeah, my people, they say the man innocent. You don't do nothing while they get past it. Oh, my daughter recognized you because she told her father that, oh yeah, they meant to do it to me. And the father said, no, you cannot sit by, let's take action. But they say, oh no, they lie on the baby. Okay, fine. You're presumed innocent until you're proven guilty. So if you think that little girl lied on you or her parents lied on you, you guys should have still gone to court and have a discussion in court legally. But no, it did not happen that way. We're here and people are still angry. People are still asking the question if this is a slap in the face of Liberian children, Liberian girls, Liberian women as well. If this is it, because people are still looking forward to an independent investigation in this case. If we continue to stay on this path as a country, favoritism, I am telling you, nobody's saving the country. You almost said it can now you done raping. They don't joke. You people, some kind of man who like it, he will now you done to sodomize you. And nobody will talk about it. Because now people are getting shaming that little boy. Oh, they did it to me at 20, now why he didn't talk about it? They did it to him at 24, he didn't talk about it. Are you kidding me? As a grown person, as an adult, there are things you go through. You don't have the courage to even talk to people about it. And that's one of the reasons, or maybe that's a major reason why survivors of these different forms of violence do not have the courage to say, hey, I was abused, I was raped, I was sodomized. Because when they can't talk again, everybody will say, but wait a minute, else in the different you you not say there are people who are living with trauma. Exactly. There are people who are living with trauma and we've been in there for 30 years. They can't say nothing. Because when they say now you know I'm happy now, it can be what you can say too. Yeah. Because imagine 16-year old I live for. Do you know if he was threatened, what he was told? If you tell anybody, I will deal with you, I will kill you. These things happen. Then you're saying, oh, the thing happened. I was saying, what the bonus say? You, if you Oma is saying that you wicked. If you Papa is saying that you wicked. Everybody is, you, all of you are like, the elders just say that to me. When you young person, you say you're crazy as a young person. Because it could be you, it could be me, God forbid. It could be someone else. It happens every day. So no one is safe. That's why I'm saying let's get together as people. And I would like to say thanks to Bell Janga. That's a very brilliant lady. And they're working on something. They're working to collaborate. Media practitioners like myself, that's why I'm saying these things aloud to talk about these things. So we're going to get to you. We're going to get to the public. The Ministry of Gender will hear from us. And I'm saying here and here again. Every day I can ask about our Minister of Gender Umpa. That will more where me right? I don't know about a story. I don't know about her story. I don't know if she really likes the AC office. I don't know about her story. But Minister, I'm this one is on the field to you. The next time will have to be a field. Madam Minister, you need to wake up. You need to do better. You need to go in the field. You need to send your people in the field. Our children are being abused. Our young boys are being sodomized. Imagine that was just one reported case, and everybody is enraged. So talk about the ones that are yet to be reported. Talk about the ones that are yet to be publicized. I can tell you for a fact, there are people, there are young boys who go through these same things behind the scenes. They haven't really had the audacity to talk about these things. And I think this is just one of many. But we'll always be here to provide a platform where we talk about these things. But we have a public service announcement from Risley Myers and MC Caro. Listen, yeah, like, listen. But the thing that they say in this song, they said today it can be you, tomorrow it be the other person, another person. They don't really need to call. They call him female name you. But today it could be John, it could be Abraham, it could be Sarah, it could be Chris, it could be anybody. It's not funny. My producer said, not calling me. It is not funny. But I'm going to play this. And I'm so sorry. Speaking of Chris, today is Chris's birthday. One of the people, a very strong supporter of our brand, both on the radio, on the media, and off the media. Chris Sapo, happy birthday to you, my darling. Live in peace and live long and prosper as well. Okay, I wish you a happy birthday. And I know we have just few minutes to go, but I decided before getting here to dedicate. So just honestly, if I don't mean it for you, happy birthday and continue to enjoy yourself. So our guest will be here in the next few minutes. I don't know if she's going to get here on time, but let's see what's going to happen. And do not forget to play the Freedom We Like Broadcast giveaway. I forgot as well. Please star 255 *1#, $100 or 50 cents USD, and win from $7,500 to $15,500. Continue to play. Forget about all the things talking unless I do on the radio. Play, because you're going to win your money later on. Mafis will be here to, give you money. So continue to play star 255 *1#, and stand a chance to be one of our winners. So you're gonna get money. Today is Wednesday. It's made week. Standing money to buy and stuff like that. But let's listen to this. PSA is a public service announcement, and the public service announcement going to people who let raping tyranny. It going to all the BP men and even the small boy who like raping people. That public service announcement to you. It also going to the BP men who like sodomizing boys children, they're doing gay business to boys children. You want to be gay, move on in the country, go somewhere else. Be our little boys alone, please. Y'all leave them. So that public service announcement to all of you. I don't want to be angry. So I'm managing myself. So that yeah, they want.
And my dream was made to shame. I got dream. I turn my way. Why didn't you scream? I got to play it. Said it was me. Now I am not. This is why you smack my pride away. I'm not gonna let you take my voice. You swear you took my pride away. I'm not gonna let you take my voice away. You are ruthless and I'll be the you have a different right to serve you. Taking every person back. Great. A place. So I move. Every time I do, you just remove
what he is depending on. And that's not what we want. That's not what we want. Interestingly, our guest just walked in, and I don't know if we're going to have her because we're like off 100%. We've go overboard. So I would just like to use this time to say, Floxy, I don't know if we're going to have you because you see the table I bring people down from 2 o'clock p.m. Here we are, 3 or 4. So I'm being told I could just have like few. No, I'm not gonna go there. I have to leave to get ready for my next show. So I'm not gonna do that. Maybe 5 minutes. Let's just talk about. Can you throw some? I've been done it, but you can't. But me, we don't have anything to say. But we're just gonna have it for a few minutes, and after that, yeah, we're gonna say bye bye to you. But yeah, remember the thing that I tell you, yeah. Hmm? Just stop sodomizing young boys and just stop raping young girls. We have tons of beautiful women in this country who are of age. And I don't want to encourage you to say we have tons of men. No, Liberia is not a gay country. Legally, that should not happen. Our country doesn't support homosexual, activities. So I'm not going to say that. But if you're wicked enough, you have your children, maybe you could try your children. You would still advocate for your children and say, no, stop raping your children, but that's not good. 'Cause just think about if that was something done to your child. You have a daughter, maybe you have a son. I don't know. But let us all stop. And I hope you guys are going to join, this campaign where everyone is talking about Bill along with some people. They're working on it, and we're going to bring them here to, just do it. But I'm talking from this, so Fox here they both bake me. I must say I bake myself. So let's
Um, my ability to switch from colo to standard, standard to colo best defines it. I only add the XRR to spice it up plus C
It
with
has to
the
be
flossy.
different.
Yeah.
So musically, you you entered the Liberian music industry with Talk, I stand to be corrected.
No.
So what your song
My first
that
single
that
was
deputy
my first single was Pose, and the second one was Loyalty.
loyalty?
Thousand was the third
So that was
breakthrough song.
a breakthrough song.
Yeah.
So you did two songs earlier on,
Just
two songs earlier on, and then you did Talk. So Talk became the talk of the time.
yeah.
Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was like doing videos and all that. So at what point did you write that song on your own, or did you have someone else help you write it?
Yeah. I write out of myself. Like I said, I found myself writing songs and doing beat, and that's how I, discovered that I could do.
So let's talk about that. So what's the motivation behind it?
Insecurity.
Yeah.
Everyone has insecurities in their relationship, in their friendship, whatsoever. You see a guy who happens to like you, or who says he's so much into you, and then boom, you see another family guy, he starts shaking.
And Joko, like that's something that happens on a daily
On
basis.
a daily
The
basis.
one who said that was a song actually
That's
just
why me wasn't it.
yeah, because everybody has something to say
When you
about it.
resonate,
Like this is it. This is it.
you're not happy with everybody who went out of.
And job, everybody knows. No one's above. So let's talk about your new song. Um, you just did this song,
Child of
and
grace.
yeah, you just did it. And I wouldn't want to go into a lot of different things because I want you to feel comfortable.
Okay.
But there's a song you just did, and people are saying maybe there's a song that after you learned a lot of lessons, after you realize that you have the audacity to do what you want to do without a lot of people being involved. So now this is your moment to say, "Hey, I'm here. I'm a child of grace, and God is with me, regardless of what happens, where I go, and however I do what I want to do. God is with me." So let's talk about it. Did you do this song, or did you write this song from a place of depression, from a place of regret, or like how?
First of all, I'm I'm really good. I'm really good at putting my situations into song. That's not the first song. Um, I put how they get going. I put my kind of present situation into. I think what's the song that is single? Yeah, my first there. It's true. In my song also, everything I said there was true and is true. And this child of grace, everything I said is actually authentic. It's true. That's what I went through, and that's what I believe. So
Yeah,
I
what
put
you
it in the
put
song.
down. Like you put
Not all of my songs, right? Not all were songs.
like some of the songs are not your personal
Mm-mm,
experience, you
mm-mm.
know?
I sing for everybody.
Yeah, so maybe you listen to someone else's story and then you feel like I think I need to really incorporate all of these things into
Yeah.
my lyrics and just share that with the public, just share that with people who relate and stuff like that. So that's really a good thing to have a reality check, I would
Yeah.
say, where when you listen to a particular song, you be like, oh, my story in that song. So let me just sit and listen to it. So there are people who are saying, is this really? There are people who are saying maybe this is a gospel song or not. Like, what is it? Is it
It's
a
actually
gospel
a
song?
testimony song. So yes, it's a
So if
gospel.
we pass for a gospel song,
Yeah,
are you a Christian?
of course.
You can go to jail anytime.
Not really. But I'm really the prayerful type. I
You're
do pray.
spiritual rather
Oh,
than a religious person.
know God for yourself.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying every people should not go to church, right?
Forget what
But
I think. I can go
yeah,
to
know
church
God for
somewhere for you.
yourself.
Yeah, you
I
understand
don't
what-
need pastor to lay hands on me before I know.
Yeah. You can pray on your own
On my
because you're
own.
a child of what?
Of grace.
Exactly, because you're a child of grace. So you can go in your little closet and just say, "Hey God, I'm here today. bless me and give me strength, give me the
And one good
audacity.
thing about him, he listens.
He always
Just call
does.
upon me.
He always does. So all of these things we're talking, like I'm really trying to get you to talk, but I'm going to bring you back here.
Okay.
Mandali Kotobari is here. He's a comedian, by the way. He's here with us in studio, and this is also his artist. So he is here with us. So we're going to reach behind the scenes to bring her back, where we can have a full. Because I had a whole plan for you, you know.
I do want to come back to.
Yes, we're going to bring you back.
Mhm.
So we're just going to play your song. And after this, I want to hear you talk to young girls out there. Like, what would you like to say to them? Because you've been through a lot. Just 2025 alone, you experience a lot. We cannot see everything here for some
Sure.
reasons. And you're still here. You're still, having different options, and you're still standing strong, regardless of what happens and how it is going to end. But you're still here. So there are people who have, moments where it is probably down days, or it is more where the thing that you're not going to move forward, that you're not going to pass it. The fact that you're here, I think that's clearly telling also that's a manifestation that, of course, wherever you go through as an individual, you can definitely come out very strong and do what you've always wanted to do. So I'm really amazed by that, because all of us go through a lot. So we're just going to play the song. Producer, you, Mr. Producer, can you play this?
I know I get on. Love is crazy. So don't let it get me up and down. You're right. It's blood. Sit on wait, so sit on my head. So I'm you smoke to play for my head. Me when really I don't be my boy. Tell her rebel, you won't make me run away. Then we can come on my car, pull on my highway, my car. We all know the devil, you know, see me get. Over the holy fire, my day, I will liar. Listen, I will go, send it back to them. I am the God who is when we go. You take only you. Security, I love you, you're oh, yeah, they want to have all I need. Only you grace sufficient for me. That they pray me, oh, me. You don't know how to about me. Carry me, oh, me. And I didn't think it was about that they pray me, oh, me. And I didn't think it was about that you carry me, oh, me. And I didn't think it was about I know I get much love is great and peace. They don't let you get
Well. Listen to just of it. I know a lot of you probably listening to this song, online, and you've downloaded this song as well. I'm sorry, we have to let go of Floxy. And just before you leave, someone told him personally, I should pass on this message that you're his celebrity crush. He's a journalist, by the way. His name is Sakandu. So when he saw the flyer, he inboxed me. He didn't inbox me, let me just tell you the truth, but that was the first time in a long time that he did, and he was like, "Hey, please tell Fluxy that she's my celebrity crush." I said, "I'm going to tell her live on the radio before you hold me in contempt." So you have a lot of crushes out there, but I'm just sharing my love brother with you. Yeah, he likes your music, he likes you, and he's one of your supporters out there. As well. So I
You
think I
said
looked
what's
at
his
him.
name?
Kandu.
Well, Sakandu, I want to say thank you. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for following, and keep following.
All right. Oh, so before I let you go, what's the people name? Because now you say, "Oh, on my bike, I'm saying, I already going out music back to the center."
And you were talking about my advice.
Yeah, your advice.
My advice to young women out there,
Mhm.
you know, trust your voice. That's one. Make up space. You as a lady, you don't have to be useless in society. Sorry.
Mhm.
So, and one thing, do not be desperate. If you're so desperate, you're gonna get yourself used. Okay, and then be authentic, be patient, be resilient, and most of all, if I don't know, doing talking about career wise,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to join or want to start up your musical journey or you have already started, I just want you to know that you don't have to have all the answers before you start. Just get a mentor. And one important thing, always failure. Failure is part of growth. And like I said, be authentic and be patient. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Roxy. I mean, we're going to, work on bringing you back here maybe next week. I don't know, but I'm going to talk to Barry about it, and we're going to find a perfect time for you. I like to go, and I'm going to be back here at 4 p.m. on Freedom Hub. We'll discuss different things on our staff, but continue to play star 255 star 1 hash and stand a chance to win 7,500, 10,000 and 15,000, but use 100 LD to play as well. So I'm going to leave on this note, and Mavis will be here. I am Princess Alexa Jacoby. I've been here having a good time. If you're a rapist, stop ripping. If you can sodomize people, stop it. Bye bye.
Over the holy fire, my giving a cable liar. Send their evil arrow, but we send it back to send. I have a God who is powerful and bigger than you think. More than you think. Say, parity, I lost you, I get right back to serving. Oh, serving.